Hi, I'm Paul, the running shoe guru. This is Mountain Handbook, and this is the new Cloudsurfer from On. So the Cloudsurfer is On's latest shoe, and dare I say it's the best, certainly the most cushioned and the smoothest ride to date. Of course, we had the Cloud Monster about 6 months ago, and that was the maximal cushioned shoe. But the Cloudsurfer, in its new iteration, takes things a little bit of a different direction for the brand. Whereas the Cloud Monster had the traditional kind of flat cloud elements to it, in this, the Cloudsurfer, we have these almost cascading domino-like, toppling domino effect cloud elements. And based within the Helion foam, we've got a soft foam that kind of guides the foot forward very smoothly, and it does feel softer than the Monster in my opinion, and creates a very soft, smooth ride. It's also available in this rather stylish colour. What do you think of the colour? I have had it a little while, mainly done treadmill runs in it, but the weather has been nice this week, so I've ventured out in it. So first of all, let's dive in and take a look at some of the stats. So the Cloudsurfer is £150 in the UK, $160 in the US. Stack height is 31 millimeters in the heel, 21 in the forefoot, and so that's a 10 millimeter drop. Generally speaking, if you're new to these stack height figures that are thrown about, we're looking kind of directly under the center of the heel bone, around about here, and then under the ball of the foot here, and it's the actual total thickness of the outsole, the cushioning, the total depth of everything that's under your foot. So 31, 21, and a drop of 10 mil is the difference. So that's the angle at which your foot is sat. Weight is 245 grams, 8.64 ounces approximately. Quite a light shoe for a trainer. Everyday trainer kind of category I would put this one in. And it feels like a shoe that you can run in every day, although it does feel very light on the foot. So technology wise, in the cushioning, it's the Helion foam cushioning, and we've got a new design to the cloud elements in this cascading domino type design. This was designed via computer modeling, and I was fortunate enough to visit On in Zurich a few weeks ago, and here we're looking at a demonstration of some of the things that go into that design. So they're using a system called motion metrics on the treadmill here. Essentially, this will look, it's a kind of an in-depth gait analysis, as it were, but it's looking at the forces, the angles, a lot of elements go into that. What On are doing with that data is transferring it to their kind of a CAD computer-aided design software system, and they're able to ask the computer, as it were, how certain shapes and sizes of cloud elements within the foam cushioning would react to the forces of impact going through the shoe. So through lots of trials and data testing on the system, they came up with this design that has the cascading or the toppling dominoes. When you're running in it, you don't notice that kind of feel, but it does act. As you can imagine, it does echo the shape of the foot. As you would imagine, the cushioning does compress under the impact on your footstep. And it feels really nice. It's certainly the softest On shoe that I've ran in. And you can see here, we'll look at the original Cloudsurfer and switch to the current one. So in the original, you just had almost the elements of the outsole that created the clouds and the cushioning, and where they simply squashed together, and those little serrations within the cloud gripped on each other to create a better push-off, and how it's now developed to what we have today. So as you can see, the current generation compared to the original model of the Cloudsurfer certainly looks more cushioned. And I remember running in that first generation, and although it felt okay and kind of quite groundbreaking at the time, it was quite a firm ride. it may as well be a totally different shoe. It's very soft, very smooth, silky smooth riding, in fact. The outsole, not a lot. It's one of these one-piece outsoles, really. Only additional coverage in the heel and on the toe off. It's kind of a coated plastic to it. You can see it just picks up a little bit of dirt, but nothing really. It seems very hard wearing so far. I've probably ran about 30 miles in this, 20 of those on the treadmill, to be honest, 10 out on the actual roads. So a bit too early to judge on long-term durability, but so far so good. Stability wise, yeah, so it's got this concave design here. Now, it does feel to be a little bit of a wobble. I wouldn't go for this shoe if you're normally used to wearing a support category shoe. So if you're a neutral runner, yes, certainly give it a whirl. It's a great shoe to try and feels very smooth. I normally wear shoes with a little bit of support, Brooks Adrenaline GTS, New Balance 860, Mizuno Inspire, that kind of thing. This isn't too bad, but that said, I was using it for faster strides, tempo, pace type runs, where I'm a little bit more midfoot rather than heel striking, where we might feel some of that instability, but otherwise okay. Like I say, stable neutral shoe, not support category. Upper, On always make great uppers in the shoe. This one's no different. Engineered mesh design, nice soft, beautifully soft around the ankle collar and the heel and the Achilles tab. The tongue, nice bit of padding in there. I don't mind padding through the tongue. I think it creates a nice plush feel. Good aesthetic designs to the shoe. It really hugs the foot, like all On shoes do, hugs the foot and creates a really nice environment for your feet to be in. One other important element of the shoe, or rather what the shoe is lacking, if you're familiar with On shoes, is the speed board. They've totally done away with the speed board in the new Cloudsurfer, and I think it's a better shoe for it. It does feel a little bit softer, easier to get on with, easier to run and get up to speed quickly and straight away. You don't have any of that stiffness. I mean, of course, the speed board does vary from model to model, but I don't think the shoe needed it anyway. So with this new configuration of the Clouds, works beautifully well. It feels nice and soft and smooth. Similar shoes to it. Well, it's on the softer side of things. It's kind of maybe as soft as a, I don't think it's in New Balance 1080 kind of category, or the Nimbus, maybe Cumulus, maybe 880. But it's certainly a really nice, smooth riding shoe, and certainly very comfortable. I think the thing that lifts the On above those shoes is, for me, the fit of the upper. It's just really nice, really plush. Like I say, I said it earlier, on the upper in the On shoes, really nice, very nicely made, Swiss engineering, so good high construction quality. Which On shoes have you run in? Which is your favourite? I know the brand's been around 10 years approximately now, so a lot of people have tried them at some point in their shoe rotation. Leave a comment below, tell us which is your favourite On. Did you like it? Did you not get on with it? Are you going to try the Surfer? There's lots of shoes that we are reviewing, and we're doing some best of videos as well. So future videos, if you subscribe and keep a lookout, we're going to be doing the top 10 or top trainers, racers, support shoes, neutral cushion shoes, carbon plated shoes, trail shoes, all things like that. What would you like to see us review? What's your current favourite shoe at the moment? Do like, do subscribe, please, and do comment below. Let us know if there's any questions you have. Put them down in the comments below, and I will always do my best to answer them. But for now, this is the Cloudsurfer. What do you think? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.